Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is September the 21st, 2023, and we're going to be talking about something that's happening in WWE. Remember, we talked about that one day they're going to release some superstars, and they did. Today, they got a good amount of main roster guys and not a lot of NXT guys. Like, seriously, they didn't get a lot of NXT guys. They got like one or two, three NXTs. And people that had some brands and the people that didn't have a brand got part of this thing as well. Before we get to the list here, we got a nice list here. Not a lot of lists like Vince McMahon did in 2020. And not a lot of these guys are former world champions. Except for one. And ladies and gentlemen, most of them we haven't seen them on TV, except for like the first one, and there's a woman one, and the last one. But before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, WWE just announced in next year, 2024, Friday Night SmackDown is heading to USA Network. So that means they said Raw and NXT might just get out of the USA Network and get a new network, something like that. I don't know what they're going to do with Raw and NXT because they're already on USA Network, but they want to get SmackDown off of Fox because they censored The Rock. No, I don't think that's the reason, but right now they should do that because of that. Censor The Rock. Well, that's an interesting update there, but now let's get to the real thing. The WWE Superstars that got released. Our first one is Ali. Mustafa Ali. He's supposed to be at No Mercy. And now he's not going for No Mercy. Remember a long time ago, this guy asked for his release and never got it, and now he finally got it. But the guy had a great time on NXT. Like, he was doing great. And now he's gone from WWE. Aaliyah. I wasn't surprised about her because we haven't seen Aaliyah in the WWE since I don't know how long. She got injured and then she got healed, but there was no creative because Raquel was done with teaming up with her. And started teaming up with Liv Morgan and then started getting the Women's World Championship opportunities. So I wasn't surprised of Aaliyah. Next was Rick Boogs. I wasn't surprised of Rick Boogs as well. Because when is the last time we seen him? He was on SmackDown, but he had one match on SmackDown teaming up with LA Knights to versus the Street Profits. And then that's it. And then we got Emma. Tennille Dashwood is gone from the WWE. Sad to see it. She made a return. She made a good impact, but she wasn't getting used a lot. And now, ladies and gentlemen, maybe she could go back to Impact Wrestling and actually win the Knockouts title, or go to AEW, or different wrestling companies. We have no idea. I need to move my keys out of my way. Then we had Elias. Well, we already know this guy had a contract problem, but now he's released and he's gone. And ladies and gentlemen, WWE does not walk with Elias. WWE does not stands for walk with Elias. Elias is gone, ladies and gentlemen. That's sad. We have Riddick Boss, Emma's fiance. Are they married or they are fiancés still? I don't know. I don't remember. But Riddick Moss is a former 24/7 champion just like Elias. He hasn't done much. He had a great showing when he was part of Friday Night SmackDown, winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal trophy, beating Happy Corbin. But when he got to Monday Night Raw, nothing. Then we have Top Dollar. No, I didn't say Hit Row. I said Top Dollar. Top Dollar is the only one of the Hit Row got released. Adonis and B-Fab is still on Friday Night SmackDown, and Top Dollar was released. Top Dollar was good in the ring. I enjoyed Hit Row. But ladies and gentlemen, Top Dollar is released. And that's sad for Hit Row. But what can Adonis and BPAP do on Friday Night SmackDown by themselves? That's going to be interesting to see. Then we had two old school guys that's been in WWE for years. Well, this guy got released once and then he made his return like in 2018, something like that. Teaming up with Chad Gable, maybe you guys would know. Former Intercontinental United States Champion and Tag Team Champion Shelton Benjamin. He just got released. Wow. And this was more shocking, ladies and gentlemen. A former World Heavyweight Champion, Money in the Bank winner, Intercontinental United States Tag Team. This guy was the best seller. He sells moves like no one else can. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that got released was Dolph Ziggler. And ladies and gentlemen, if you guys didn't see what Ryan Nimitz, his brother, posted on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, a couple of weeks ago, that they win the AEW Tag Team titles, that could happen. We don't know. Now we got the NXT side. Well, there's two guys that there was three guys that wasn't even part of NXT, but I don't know why they got released, but they got released. Mainly because they haven't shown a lot. So we got Quincy Elliott. The guy hasn't wrestled since a year. He made his debut in March 2022. March 2023 happened. That's been a year. Quincy Elliott has not wrestled on NXT. Maybe on Level Up. But on the top show, he has not never had a match. And ladies and gentlemen, another shocking one because we thought she was doing a good job on NXT. Dana Brooke got released. Wow. Man, I thought she was getting released on the first time back then when Vince McMahon was releasing people. And she made it. But she didn't make it this time. Ladies and gentlemen, the maximum male models, Monse and Mansoor, got released. We haven't seen these guys since Maxine Dupree team up with the Alpha Academy, and now Monse and Mansoor is gone. Then we had Shanky and Dabba-Kato got a release. Shanky didn't have a brand, but Dabba-Kato was from NXT. The guy was destroying everybody. The last match he had was against Tyler Bates, and now he has no matches. Ladies and gentlemen, don't joke around with these guys because they're actually lost their jobs. It's upsetting that they lost their jobs. It's not their fault that they didn't get used. It's the creator's fault. Not really the creator's fault, but they didn't give a lot of effort. Dolph Ziggler did. But everybody else, they didn't know what to do with them. So they don't know what to do, and I guess the merger guys, whoever's the boss of the WWE now, I guess they made a list of people that wasn't on wrestling for a whole bunch of times or not really doing good in the business. And this is the list that we have. If there's more, I will tell you guys more. If there's commentary guys or producers, but right now it's just the wrestling talent. So I will tell you guys more about it. I guess everybody else is safe with their jobs right now. That's on NXT, that's on Raw, that's on SmackDown, and some guys that doesn't have a brand. But now maybe they could bring these guys that doesn't have a brand to the brands because they got rid of some people. But they can't bring Alexa Bliss and Carmella back because they're pregnant, but they could come back when they're ready to come back. Because they didn't get released. Only Aaliyah got released that was part of that list that did not have a brand. She was the only one was part of that brand, that list, that did not have a brand, and she got released. But ladies, I think there was another one, Yosa Leon. She was the NXT. I forgot to put it on the list. Yosa Leon was on there, and we got some Bryson somebody. I guess he was an NXT trainee, a Performance Center trainee. I guess he didn't make his cut to NXT, so that sucks for him. And I think it was another girl got released that was, I guess, was a Performance Center trainee as well. Remember, they're trying to bring some independent wrestlers as well, so they might have to get some room for them and not have so many people in the brands. They might do more. Maybe there's going to be a round 2. Maybe for the NXT stars, not Raw and SmackDown, because they mostly got rid of the main roster guys. They never did kill a lot of NXT guys, though. Much as I thought they would. They got rid of 8 main rosters. Technically, they didn't get rid of 8. When they did the main roster, they got rid of 8. But they got rid of Aaliyah Swan, Rick Boogs, Emma, Elias, Ridiculous, Top Dollar, Shelton Benjamin, Dolph Ziggler, Monse, Mansoor, and Shanky. That's 11 guys from the main roster that was not part of NXT, and they got released. Maybe because they don't have a brand. Maybe they were about to jump ship to NXT, but now they can't. Maybe. I have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. It sucks to hear, but ladies and gentlemen, now these guys could go to different wrestling places and win championships. And let's see what they could do. Or maybe they going to retire wrestling. Some people did that when they got some people that got released, they didn't wrestle again. Like Tyler Rex, he retired and then he turned into a girl. Congrats to him. He found out what he wants. Congrats. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Tyler's out. See you guys tomorrow for Impact Wrestling. Tyler's out. Bye.